Well, I'll only never find him if you guys leave me locked inside.
Be my guest.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're gonna back the fuck out and close that other door now, and then we're gonna probably back the fuck out of the warehouse.
Guest, put our service to the test.
Do the radios work inside the room?
I
knows?
imagine that the door had already been closed. At least that's Trusty Tony's indication that he's quickly fucking sealed this shit up. He is recklessly closing everything.
Recklessly.
Recklessly uninterested.
He is recklessly embracing public safety.
Okay, I'm really curious what would happen inside.
Well, if you can convince someone else to open the door with you, be my guest.
Are you sure? I mean,
Okay, how about this? You and Kat can open the. Me and Potman will go over here. We'll shut the outer
Is
door.
nobody else wondering what this room is?
I'll shut the
Of
door
course
with
we
the
are.
side of it.
But we're not wondering that much.
We're not morbidly curious. Just
We're
Not even
suicidally
Trusty Tony.
curious.
Trusty Tony even noted that. Like,
Trusty
nope.
Tony's like, nope. He's like, I can't.
I mean,
fuck
even
that.
Trusty Tony's recklessness isn't
Yeah.
suicidal.
Like, no need for fear checks. Everyone's like, I'm good.
Just,
Okay, well, I want to go inside and have somebody in the middle room so I could knock if need be, but otherwise,
Fine.
yeah.
Okay, I'll be the one. I'll do it.
Me and Potman are gonna wait outside the outer door because we're not dumb.
Okay. Trusty Tony and Eugene are going to stay outside the outer door. Kathlyn is going to wait inside the middle area, and Fletch is going to walk in, flashlight in hand, and have the door closed behind him.
Yes.
Okay. Fletch ends up going back into the room and
It's the way to become inspired.
walking inside, I imagine. The surface is, despite appearing to be incredibly soft and fragile, does grip to the rubber, the soles of your shoes. It's worth noting, though, as you end up standing there with the flashlight, slowly spinning around and watching the dazzling array of colors, the light show, as it is slowly beginning to die down.
Is that because the flashlight's dying?
The flashlight that you have with you appears to be at the same strength.
But the light inside is diminishing.
Yes, the light within this egg room of sorts appears to be slowly diminishing. To start with, though, there wasn't any light at all whenever you first opened the door.
Right, but now something's starting to absorb the light instead of reflecting it around. That's what it sounds like.
More to the point, it was actually that the light within was increasing when all four of you were initially peering into it, as if it was taking the light and actually generating some of its own. That's how it was creating all those crazy colors of rubies and sapphires and all of the pinwheels and glorious fluctuations around the entire room, despite you only having a few flashlights.
Does there happen to be any sound of like a humming or anything, like electrical current?
No, there does not appear to be. However, testing sort of like sound thing, sort of like testing out a few words, the sound does appear to be muffled a little bit within the room, as if it's very sound absorbent. Apparently we have some music in the background.
I'm stupidly curious to know what would happen if this material were punctured or shot.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you can perform all the hard science for us.
Who's playing the music, really?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I don't know how to understand. I have it literally the lowest it can go, and I'll just turn it off.
Okay.
Push to talk harder.
What do you want to do, Fletch?
I'll take out the multi-tool and actually, run something kind of pointy along it to see how hard it is.
Running something along it ends up creating that quiet ringing, that chime sound that ended up echoing through the room whenever Potman rapped at the side.
Lightly tap it a few more times.
ends up creating the same sort of sound effect.
Does it seem like hitting it harder or softer has any difference?
Yes, hitting it harder, the ringing does become louder. The sound that ends up echoing is euphonious, charming, sort of some queer, otherworldly bells that Fletch has not heard before and can't place the sound. It's also worth noting that any sort of pressure applied to the surface by the multi-tool has not chipped or ruined the surface in any way.
Well, the pistol's kind of... seems kind of useless anyways. I'm curious what would happen if I shot it with that much force.
The bullet would ricochet around until it hits you and you die.
It's
and then
possible.
we would
Well,
assume
no,
the
it's a
worst.
22. It couldn't even kill me on max damage.
Fletch would consider that it is a possibility that the bullet would ricochet around.
Yeah.
But it would really hurt. Pain's bad.
The light show, however, that was active earlier, whenever the door was initially open and all four of you were looking and even standing a bit inside of it, however, has mostly died down. And only simple effects are emitting, and pretty much that's when the flashlight beam is focusing directly at any particular point of the egg room.
Well, guess I'll just knock on the door or something. For exit purposes.
Still normal?
Nothing happened.
Well, let him out.
Let him out.
Okay, door's open. Fletch can easily leave.
Just kind of shrug as he goes out and say, just more of the same. It's a
That's
test
what a
room for
zombie would
something.
say. He was trying to get us to let our guard down.
Yes, that's exactly what he would say.
That is
Not
exactly
something more
what
like,
he said. That's what a smart zombie was. I don't. Shut up.
Shut up.
I guess we just go search somewhere else.
I guess.
That's
Were there
pretty
any-
much it for basement level 2. This was
Were there
pretty
any
much
rooms on this level that look like they could have been like a control room?
Not that it appears to be, no.
And
But
yeah,
any sort of components or controls, if they did exist, have long since been stripped away.
very strange room, but yeah, I guess moving on.
Down to level 3.
Just half of it.
Well, I mean, I hate using up the time, but it's like something that sticks out in a giant place of emptiness.
Mm-hmm.
We may have just awakened the zombie queen.
Yes, Cthulhu has been alerted to her presence.
Yeah.
Potman's been awake for a while.
Don't you feel it? Yeah,
All right.
Someone
The
else.
four of you return to the maintenance shaft ladder and climb down to the third and final basement level.
Mm-hmm.
Upon reaching there, the similar fixtures that would denote a security door are also there, although they have been removed as well, revealing a vast expanse with a grand hall and numerous large passageways and small ones branching off to who knows where the fuck. There is no map, and if there was any signage at all to indicate where exactly you were in relation to everything else, it has been removed as well.
Well, if we want to go wandering around, I think I could help us find our way back here. I'm going to take the silence as a vote for go wandering around.
Should go under.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not supposed to.
We can go check out some of the side passages or something.
Keep looking for anything useful and hope that we don't run into more things that are possibly life-threatening and of a supernatural nature.
Too late.
Go ahead and give Azathoth a good hello.
Sure. Why would it be Azathoth? Come on.
Playing his flute.
Whatever, man. Whatever, man.
Whatever.
No, you.
Potman. I liked it. I liked it better when you were full of false bravado.
Don't understand why these magical MapTool errors are suddenly popping up despite the fact that fucking little has transpired on this map other than me making a giant drawing area for you folks.
I'm
More
not
to the
getting
point,
any
I'm
magical
not
errors.
actually not able to save the campaign. This actually popped up back when before folks were making a roll, and I'm pretty sure that my map tool is now frozen for the next several minutes.
I think this is Java being Java again.
I think it is Java being Java. I'm going to break my video, and I'm actually just going to close MapTool.